Hello, I'm John Rushton, the emotions expert. And today we're going to talk about something which affects us all. It's called smiling. It's something that a lot of people do, and it's something which a lot of people don't do, and or very rarely do. Smiling is quite a positive aspect of life. It makes communication between you and someone else far, far easier because it makes you look accessible. It's also good for your immune system. It boosts your immune system and makes you feel happy and buoyant and bubbly and wonderful and marvelous and terrific and super, and it elevates you out of the darkness. If you don't smile, you look morbid and you look unapproachable sometimes. And so, therefore, if you're in a situation where you're wanting help or people around you and you wander up to them with a miserable face, the kind of help you get may not be exactly what you wanted. It's something which is very, very accessible to everybody is to smile, even if you're in a different country and you can't speak the language. And I've been to just about most countries on planet Earth. And if you can smile to people, they are accessible. They will try and help you, even if it resorts to the old thing of waving your hands about and shouting, and they do the same to you. At least you've come to some amicable conclusion or some kind of help. And quite often it results in you both laughing because you're both trying to understand each other. And you know that there's a warmth and an empathy there. So eventually you get the help you want. It's something which is wholesome, it's good, and it helps you yourself. If you're a person who can smile easily, it makes life far, far better. And as we've said, it makes communications far easier. It makes your ability to go on and talk to other people. Even smiling when you're talking on the phone makes the conversation brighter and lighter. And you quite often see adverts or hear adverts, and everybody in an advert seems to be laughing like they're sort of on laughing gas or there's something wrong with them because people don't go around laughing like that all the time. However, it's the concept of why people laugh because it makes them more approachable. If you've got dull people doing dull things, it's something you would actually react to negatively straight away. Smiling is something which is very, very important in all our lives. And it's especially important if you're feeling low. A lot of people look glum and they carry that glumness around as if it's a trophy, as if it's some kind of credential. Oh, I'm glum. Oh, look at me. Oh, you've no idea what I'm going through. I haven't any idea what you're going through. And what's more, I don't want to know. There's nothing I can do about it because you're a miserable so-and-so, and I don't need it at all in my life. I don't even know who you are. If you have friends who are miserable, you know who they are and what to do, and that's a slightly different thing. But if it's sort of outside people, oh, you've no idea what I've gone through. No, I don't. And I'm not here to find out either. I'm actually here because I want to enjoy my life the best I can. And if you can't be bothered to make an effort, then there's certainly no reason why I should be making an effort either towards you, because you're not worth it. You're selfish, self-centered, thoughtless, insincere. And it's like a lot of moody people when they stamp their feet and they pout their lips and they slam their doors and they sort of mumble to themselves. This is all degree of selfishness. This is self-centeredness. They want some kind of sympathy. They want attention. They want to attract other people to wallow in their misery. Well, of course, you don't want that. I mean, what on earth do you want to wallow in somebody else's misery for? You haven't a magic wand. You can't change the past. You can only help them in the present. And the present is what they don't want help in, because if they did, they wouldn't be wallowing in the misery they are doing. They would be actually smiling or putting some kind of a positive outlook on life, even if they're hiding a lot which is behind them. And sometimes it's very, very difficult. But nevertheless, you can always find those people who've gone through hell and high water who can still manage to smile. They can still manage to say something nice and kindly. They can still manage to be positive. And even if it's sort of very frugal because they're putting up with a lot of pain mentally and physically, they can still do it. They're still people you would like to actually spend time with because they're worthwhile people. People who want to show their negativity and their pain and their anguish and what about me and mine and all this, and forget it. Just keep well away. They're a pain in the neck. You don't need them at all. You need people who will actually help you, will bolster own self-worth and self-confidence. And you find that when people smile at you, you feel better as well. It's a reciprocal thing. It bounces off each other. And together, even if you don't know that person, together you will uplift each other. So at the end of the day, always think smiling is good for you. As I said, it improves your immune system. It gets rid of all those little scratches and twitches and sniffing and coughing and all the kinds of things which come on because it's subliminal, because you're not feeling yourself. When you actually smile, you get rid of all those straight away because you've overcome them. You've actually elevated yourself out of the doldrums, out of that sort of negative stance, which is just below the smile. Get above that, smile, and life will be appreciably better.